talking about kind of a sad, nostalgic topic. Yellowcard, one of my favorite bands. Jill's favorite band?
Yeah, my all-time favorite band.
One of my favorites.
One of your favorites. They have officially kind of put a conclusion on their career. They released their last album, a self-titled record, Yellowcard, this past Friday, September 30th, 2016. Let's just talk about the record. Did you listen to it, Dylan?
I listened to a song.
Which
Don't
one?
know one. I don't know which one.
Did you like it?
It was all right. I was jiving with it. It's nice.
Okay. Initial thoughts.
So I'm always the kind of person who, up front, when a new album comes out, I usually hate it.
Okay.
It usually takes time for me to digest it. I didn't hate this one.
Really?
Yeah.
It could be good or bad. You could learn to hate it.
I could learn to
You
hate
can't
it
learn to hate
How
Yellowcard.
many times have you
Go the other
played
way.
through it?
twice.
Twice?
And I think, hands down, better than the previous album.
Lift a Sail.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lift a
yeah.
Sail. Hands down.
We
better
don't
than
talk
that.
about that one.
Right, exactly. But I think ultimately, ever since they got rid of their drummer,
Launch a new
LP.
Parsons the third.
the band has never been the same.
Yeah.
That's his name.
That he was like a defining sound for the
I
band. That's really what
1000%
got me to start listening to the band was
agree.
the drumming. And so ever since he left, it was just okay. But I think this was really good.
I think the defining sound is the electric
Violin.
The violinist,
Yeah,
Sean
of
Mackin.
course.
Going into this album, there's so many nice moments where they like throw in the violin to like
Yeah.
kind of
Yes.
allow a solo because I think he's the only original
He's
member.
the
Yeah,
only
he
original
is.
member right now. Not even Ryan Key is an original member.
So like having him have his moment to shine like for the last album, it was like nice little sentimental moments like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay, so.
Now for the 2-hour
I'm excited for Matt's right after
No,
this.
okay, so like he said, Lift a Sail was like, all right, whatever. I was so incredibly happy with this album, to be honest. I know, not counting like LP not being there, but I honestly, I was very emotional, but it was a really great album. Wait, give me a second.
Question.
What?
How many times did you cry?
I listened to the album
can we
like
take
4
bets?
times through.
Can we take bets
Pl-
before?
plus or minus 4.
Oh, plus.
Sure, plus, yeah. Makes sense.
4
Minus.
times.
Minus.
No, 4 times.
You cried 4
Exactly.
times?
No,
Then we're
not-
all wrong.
I
First
was
time
right by picking
I
4.
listened to the album 4 times through, and Fields and Fences gets me every time, which is the
Yeah.
last one.
Yeah.
But I feel like you can hear different, every Yellowcard album, at least slightly on this album in different songs. Like you have like upbeat ones like Got Yours, What Appears, but then you have like very softer ones like I'm a Wrecking Ball. Empty Street was really, really good. That was
my
one of my
favorite,
favorites.
yeah.
That was a demo that they did with Ryan Key and Sean O'Donnell. But overall, I really did love the album. I thought it was a great ending for them.
Now, Matt,
Yeah. The extent of my Yellowcard knowledge is the Ocean Avenue song.
that's fine.
And
yeah.
I've listened to
Great.
that so many times that I now hate that song, and
Oh, no.
I do not listen to Yellowcard at all.
If we tried to convince you to listen to more Yellowcard, do you think you would?
Yeah, sure. I'll give it
Oh,
a try,
awesome.
but
All right.
based on that one song, I'm
Yeah.
dun 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 dun. Nope. Every time I hear that,
so
skip to the
catchy.
next
Yeah.
It's so 90s. It's like
It is.
It's not 90s. It came out in like
No, it's
2003.
not 2003.
2004.
It's a defining moment
I
for
put
them.
2003 and like up to.
It's basically the same thing.
I put 1990 to 2005 in like the same era.
That's 10 years, but yeah. But going back to
Yeah,
this album,
Yeah.
I just want to say another thing I really loved was their transitions from song to song.
Yeah, the
The
sequencing
Herd
was
is gone
on
into
point.
Empty Street.
Yeah, that was
Great
probably my
transition.
favorite moment. Like
when
beyond
you
my
cried,
favorite
too?
songs was
Not
that
during the
transition.
do that
transition.
throughout-
Empty Street I did.
Throughout all their records, they have like expert sequencing, which
Yeah.
I think is the coolest
Yeah,
thing
it was
ever.
almost like a Beatlesque like orchestra
Yeah,
chaos
definitely,
thing. Like it
definitely.
was great.
I first heard like the idea of like one track bleeding into another like on a Yellowcard record. Like I
Yeah.
wasn't listening to Beatles
Right.
albums so intensely as I was with Yellowcard growing up.
Yeah.
So that's where I kind of got that. So that was really cool.
It
It's
is
all
a
right.
shame.
We'll have a talk with him.
We'll have a talk.
Yeah. What about you? What did you think about the album?
I've listened to it 2 or 3 times. I'm still a little iffy on it. I'll be honest with you guys. Like you mentioned, LP's not there, and I think a lot of songs would be way faster if he was there, which probably, I like the high energy of Yellowcard. Like when you think of Yellowcard, you do, yes, think of the violin, but you also think of like fast stuff. Some tracks surprised me, like Got Yours, I was telling Jill. Empty Street's a good one. Fields and Fences is probably the best way they could have ended it.
It
It
is.
sounds so nostalgic. But What's the second track called?
What Appears.
I like how Jill knows the whole.
I know it front to back.
I agree with you. The second track, I
Yeah.
almost had to skip it.
Yeah, it was
was
so
like-
techno. It was weird.
It was a
killed
little
Jill on
weird.
the
The
inside.
chorus is a little bit better as you get on.
And
as you
then
go.
Leave the Light On.
Leave
is
a Light
a
On.
super wannabe Coldplay
It's a
song.
Lift a Sail song as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And, but like again, I listened to Yellowcard for like the violin, the full band, and it's
Yeah.
just straight piano, and it never builds up to anything.
I didn't mind
doesn't-
that though. I was okay with that one.
It's in the middle of the album though, so I think it was
Yeah.
like they had the
Another
first
thing about building up, The Hurt Is Gone. Let me also say, I did the math. The average length of every song on this record is 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's long
It's a long
AF.
album.
Yes, it is.
It's a long album.
Usually their songs are like 3 minutes,
Yeah,
2
yeah.
Yeah.
minutes, 4 minutes. This Hurt Is Gone is like 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Could have been way shorter, and it's also not dynamic at all, in
Right.
my opinion.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just a
no,
close
I agree
hi-hat,
with that. It is.
steady drum beat.
Well, and did you guys notice? I don't know if it could just be me. I feel like his voice wasn't as high as it usually is.
No, what they did,
yeah.
I'll get really technical
Okay.
with you. Sometimes they
There we
tune
go.
their guitars in the drop D,
Right.
and you play in the key of D.
Right.
It was drop C this record,
Okay.
which they've
Okay.
been easing into. So
Right.
it's the key of C, a whole note lower than the key they usually
Because
sing.
what I used to always love about Yellowcard is like you could blast it in the car and like scream along with
Yeah.
it. And this
could.
one like
You're
you kind of
talking
still have
with
to
it.
like sing with it. And it's
I
like
mean,
I don't know
Got
how I feel
Yours
about
is
this.
a little bit, you can
Like
save
yeah,
your
it gets
throat
there. It's, just,
maybe.
it's not. I feel like
Love
it's not the
Got Yours
natural
is a
Yellowcard
different
sound.
But
that
Fields
there
and
was.
Fences was 6 minutes and 59 seconds. That's
But
the
that-
longest song on
but
the album.
that one's
Can you imagine?
It's the
But
end of the album.
it's the orchestral
So, yeah.
outro,
Yeah,
which
but
is
I mean,
perfect.
if I'm not comparing Metallica and Yellowcard right now, which is unfair. But if I'm gonna listen to a Metallica song, I know every 2 minutes something new is gonna
Right.
happen, and it's gonna be dynamic as hell, and it's just gonna be different. Not with these ones. It's
What-
just they repeat it over and
and-
over.
Not with all of them though. Like Savior's Robes, it kind of has a very, very soft
Yeah.
like thing, and then it gets back into the upbeatness
I think
of
that's
it.
also LP. Is the
Again,
the
yeah.
lack
Yeah,
of
LP,
him?
yeah.
He really adds a lot of dynamic.
And they mentioned going into this one, like, you know, they're kind of doing it for them, which you could commend. Like, who are they to play for their fans? And
Right.
they were able to experiment a little more, so they
Yeah.
did their thing. So let's rate it with scoops,
Okay.
shall we?
All right.
Matt,
8 scoops.
8 scoops out of
8
5.
scoops.
Jill, out of 5 scoops, what would you rate this final Yellowcard record?
I'm going to give it a 4.5.
Wow.
I think the only reason I'm not going to say 5 is just because, yeah, I really do miss LP, and their other albums are so hard to beat, but 4.5.
Fangirling, am I right?
Oh my god. Comes out less than a week ago. Already gives it a 4.5.
A solid 3.5.
Off the one song I heard, I'll give it a 3.5.
I concur with the 3.5 rating, I think. I mean, you can't complain. It's
Yeah,
Yellowcard.
I'll
And it's
listen
just-
to it.
You know
if
what?
it's
The
on.
lyrics on the album are actually really good too. If you
Jill,
should
listen
listen
to
you
to
need
it.
You need to chill out.
Sorry.
I don't know. I mean, like
moment
you're
of the year.
you're a fan and you really want to like the last thing they put out, and it was better than their
Yeah,
previous.
I
ones,
really
so.
enjoyed it.
That's got to average out to like a
Such
5.
thing. That's,
It's-
the 8 definitely.
The
That helped it out. I
It's
mean,
definitely an outlier right there.